Welcome back to some Fire Warrior. Now, where did we leave off? Now, once we load in, you are probably going to notice that we are not in the same place that we used to be.
Kate, you are further into the ship than any other Fire Warrior. You are close to the bridge. If we can take the Imperial Admiral hostage, we can force a truce. Your task is to locate and infiltrate the ship's bridge.
And that is because my previous recording decided to fail. Two things happened. One, when I was streaming, Twitch decided not to record, not to make any recordings or anything, no bookmarks, no nothing of my Fire Warrior. And two, OBS. It was probably OBS's fault, not Twitch's fault. I was still streaming. I can confirm that it was streaming, but no recordings were made whatsoever. So whoever was present for the previous stream, wonderful, they're up to date. Everyone else, you'll have no idea what happened. And there is no way to go back and access those again because, as I said, two things failed. OBS failed. I think OBS failed to record locally, and Twitch didn't record online. So yeah. But anyways, basically what happened in the last episode is we boarded we counterboarded the Imperial ship. We just unlatched the Imperial ship from our ship, and decided to launch a counterattack in order to capture the enemy admiral. We fought a lot of enemies. Basically, we traversed a lot of drab hallways. We collected some keys, and it was basically just more of the same. There was a lot more Space Marines involved, so yeah, the difficulty is suddenly ramping up. I did die a fair few times, several times due to bullshit geometry. But mostly because I'm not really good at this, and the game is fairly unfair. Fairly unfair. Anyways, let go. What's my other weapon? Ooh, this is my other weapon. Yum. I don't have much ammo on this one. Oh no. Don't mind me. I'll just take this for a short spell. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I just woke up. Got to get the batters out of my throat. Oh boy, love the texture. While we're on the topic of Warhammer, latest news: the new Warhammer edition is coming out. I am very excited about it, even though it still emphasizes on Space Marines and the Adeptus Sororitas. We finally get more development on one of the least developed. Oh boy, something completely destroyed me. We finally get some development on one of the least.
Kate, you are further into the ship
Lucia,
than any other Fire
shut up.
Warrior. You are close to the
Yeah,
bridge.
what I'm trying to say is Necrons finally get some love. We, from what I've seen, we get a lot of new characters, a complete redesign for the Necron Warrior, new champion unit. I think the Silent King is finally making his reappearance, and from the model that I've seen, he looks like he found the Shard of Catan somewhere that he promptly enslaved, because his throne seems to be running on the pure star power, and that is very awesome. Now we know that the Silent King ventured outside the reaches of our galaxy, where only one Catan god went. Sorry, I'm just focusing. I'm not sure what killed me the last time. I have to be very careful. But anyways, there was only one shard of Catan that we know was outside the perimeters of the galaxy. And I wonder if it's going to be that particular one that's enslaved. Okay. Let's see. What got me last time? Oh, okay. There's snipers somewhere. I don't see them. Is it just me? Am I completely blind here? Oh, I am completely blind. One down. Another one down. Nice. Any more? Yes, there. Well, now at least I know where I'm looking. There we go. He dead. There. You'll be fine. Got some mines. There we go. Got some ammo. Always welcome. How much sniper ammo I have? Not a lot. Let's get our plasma rifle back because nothing beats a good shot of hot molten plasma. Bonk. There we go. Thank you. I hope this level is not going to be all sniper fights. But anyways, I got sidetracked. Yeah. Where were we? New edition. Apparently now that the new edition is coming out, the old codices and all the rules are very cheap to come by. So even though some of the, well, most of them are going to be fairly obsolete, if you're a collector, you might want to, you know, look out for the printed edition of the printed version of the 8th edition and pick it up for your collection. It is a rather nice book featuring a lot of awesome artwork by many talented artists of the Games Workshop, and if you're a collector, again, it is a really good thing to have in your library. Also, what changes did happen in the new edition? Yeah, tanks can now shoot while they're driving, which only makes, you know, kind of only makes sense. That's fine. There's a heap of new changes that I'm very excited about. Okay, to be honest, I haven't actually played Warhammer in ever, and I'm quite new when it comes to actual playing of the board game aspect of it. When I started collecting, I was mostly in it for collecting. I like what the models look like. I liked assembling them, and contrary to popular belief, I really liked painting them. So that's one thing that I really enjoyed. Oh, we got snipers. Oh no. What are we gonna do? We can do that. Okay. That got rid of him. Die! There we go, some health. I need the blue key. Makes sense. Okay. I think at some point I'll... Yeah, this whole thing is going to be sniper fights. I need to go and get me a sniper rifle. There we go. Got me a sniper rifle. Let's snipe some suckers. There we go. One down. Two down. I saw some space marines come through. I expect we're going to have to deal with them fairly soon. Almost as soon as right now. I don't need a bolter this early on. Where's the other space brother? There he is. Who knew? It only takes 2 grenade hits to the face. Okay, now let's get rid of the snipers. Oh no, I missed. There we go, that one's down. That one's down. Wonderful. Where was I? Oh yeah, I mostly started collecting Warhammer for the collecting side of it. For the longest time I didn't know anything about playing the actual game. It's only recently that I started learning, and it's not as difficult as people make it out to be honest. It's fairly simple. If you're not new to the turn-based combat and combat phases that many other games employ, especially some card games that I couldn't name, it's actually quite simple and very... Ouch! I did not clear out all the snipers. Where it's gonna... Oh no! All the way down here. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so if you're not new to the turn-based combat and combat phases, it's actually quite easy to understand and quite easy to play, as long as you have someone someone to play with who is not an absolute tryhard and is not going to min-max everything, because let's face it, guys, I know it is enjoyable for the person who is min-maxing, but min-maxing is not really fun to play against. Look, I'm the first one who's going to admit that I'm a bloody casual when it comes to that, and I like playing things just for fun. There we go, he's down. I like playing things just for fun, you know. That's all it is. It's games for fun. That's what I do. Okay, let's get rid of the Battle Brothers before they get rid of us. There we go, one down. Oh no. Bonk. There. Now. And originally, so yeah, my first army was actually Adeptus Mechanicus. Yeah, I know. I actually started collecting quite recently, as in like 3 years ago. Quite recently, quote unquote. But considering Games Workshop has been around for 20 odd years, 30, something like that. There we go. My participation in the whole charade can be classified as a fairly recent. And I thought I'm going to go with Adeptus Mechanicus for the longest time because, you know, space androids, space robot men from Mars. they've got this these half mechanic bodies and all of that, and it's actually quite cool. But over the over the course of my collecting stuff, I've dropped off the Adeptus Mechanicus and actually picked up the Death Guard. Yeah, Mortarian's sons, and I'm quite happy with them when it comes to. Why is this giving me so much trouble? When it comes to playing mechanics and everything, I find Death Guard most fitting to what I would like to play with, yeah? My playstyle. So I've abandoned the semi-heretics and went for full heresy. Just ah! Just die already. There we go. Why was that so difficult? Now, where are the snipers? I can't cross that threshold without getting murdered. That's it. That still didn't do it? There's more? Is there more? There is more. There we go. Now that's it. But yeah, Death Guard, Mortarian lads. I've actually subscribed to the Warhammer 40k Conquest, and that supplied me with a lot of Death Guard models for fairly cheap. I mean, cheap when it comes to Games Workshop standards. For instance, off the top of my head, I think a squad of Poxwalkers is, and I'm talking in Australian dollars, is something along the lines of 30 something, 40 Australian dollars, and in the and in the subscription you get each of them for 20 bucks. And then when it comes to Imperial side, you get the squad of Space Marine Reavers, again, which are about 60 bucks, you get for 20 bucks. And that is amazing. And plus, you get all of this cool information in the magazines and everything, which basically encompasses the 8th edition of Space Marines and 8th edition of Death Guard, all in one go. And plus you get all these sorts of cool lore, and it's amazing for both beginners and professionals to pick up. Now, from what I heard, even before it started, the Space Marines information contained in the magazines is already outdated. So, yeah, you got that. Now, where are we? Yeah, I'm out of ammo here, so I need to hit him from afar. There we go. But the Death Guard Codex is still up to date, and most likely will continue to be up to date even after the 9th edition drops. Unless something really drastic changes, but considering the 9th edition is going to be focusing on the war between the Space Marines and the Necrons, I don't think the Death Guard is going to change all that much. It'll just be changes to the core mechanics that will influence the Death Guard. And being a Death Guard player, I'm quite okay with that. Oh, that smells of final confrontation. Lots of red guys. This will take a while to get rid of them. And yeah, the subscription over 80 issues of the magazine supplies you with a considerable amount of Death Guard models. I think the only ones that will still be missing from your collection are couple of siege engines. I think the Terminators and Mortarion himself. So yeah, you even get the scythes of Mortarion. You get the Plague Surgeon. You get the Scribus Wretch, the Tallyman. You get the Blightspawn. You get all the fun characters, and you get Typhus as well, which is mind-blowing. And it's quite fun. So yeah, about knowing all of that, about a year ago, I picked up a model of Mortarion for my Death Guard collection once it's complete. And for the longest time, I was so afraid to even start working on it. It was you have to understand that was an extremely daunting task for someone like myself. And recently, about 3 weeks ago, once this quarantine things all started, and I actually broke and took the box off the shelf where it was sitting for a year and started working on it. Now I'm happy to say that I've completed Mortarion, and I am very, very happy how it turned out. So yeah, the Death Guard Primarch has joined his heretic sons in the fray. Okay, what's waiting for me here? Okay. Okay, can't go here. I think we're closing in on the bridge. Okay, let's focus here, because if we die, who the hell knows where it's going to send me. There we go. You die, and you die. That got rid of him. I should save my grenades, because something tells me that there's going to be a big boss fight at the bridge. Now, as I've mentioned in previous episodes many times, I know that Chaos Warriors are going to come into play at some point. I just don't know when, and I think it's possible that the bridge section of this level is going to be when that happens.
A Tau infiltrator. Kill it!
No. Okay, I hear the Space Marines. The deep rasp of the Space Marine Vox transmitter. Okay, let's heal up before we go in there. There we go, that's the good stuff. Okay, our ammo situation is not good in the slightest. I was hoping to get resupplied with some ammo, but looks like I won't be getting any of that. Okay. Let's bravely go where no man has gone before. Actually, men have gone here before. Let's bravely go where no Xenos has gone before. Ah! Are you though? Well, that failed miserably. I guess we're choosing it today. Brother. You are hit. Oh, that's... Ooh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of bad stuff happening there. Don't cleanse the impure. Oh no. Oh no. Things are going very bad. Things are super bad. I need to run. I need to find myself a weapon. Pronto. Is this a shotgun? It is a shotgun. Okay. I'll take anything at this point. Hey, here's the Admiral.
Everyone will cease fire.
Oh, will they?
Case? Case? Are you receiving me? Your suit telemetry just peaked and crashed. Case?
Captain Ardius, I have a Tau here. It is barely conscious. Shall I kill it?
No. Leave the alien alive. It made it this far. Take it to the holding area.
What just happened? Excuse you, but what the hell just happened? Did we just get psychered?
My lord, we must tread carefully. These humans wish to eradicate our race. Why do we trust them to keep their word over a truce?
I do not trust humanity, Lucia. I trust this space marine, this Captain Ardius. Like the Tau, he acts for the greater good as he sees it. He will keep his word. The Imperial Governor and the Admiral bow before him. If Ardius demands a peace, it will be enforced.
But why does this man of war ask for peace?
Because, Lucia, I believe Ardius faces a greater menace. Something more dangerous than the Imperium's war with us.
Right then.
Ardius, I must protest. Why are we forced to negotiate with this alien scum?
Need I remind you, Admiral Constantine, that this alien scum casually walked into Governor Severus's prison fortress and absconded with a number of Imperial prisoners? Scum. They are too dangerous to be scum, Admiral.
But, Captain, it is my sacred duty to eradicate the alien and its heresies.
It is our sacred duty to protect the Imperium from threats from outside and in. One day, we will deal with this Tau race, but not today. I must stop this war so I can concentrate on the greater threat.
I don't understand, Captain. What greater threat?
A cancer, Admiral. A tumor to be removed. Ah, here comes the Tau representative. It is time to let him have this rescuer back.
Right, and this is where the Ultramarines casually walk in. I wasn't able to recognize the the chapter that we previously fought, but this was 100% no mistake an Ultramarine Admiral, so...
Here
Let's
is
see.
your warrior. He is unarmed. He fought well.
He is honored among us. He saved my life and the lives of many others.
We return the prisoner as a sign of our trust. Our word is our bond.
He is coming around. I must go now to meet with Governor Severus and conclude the signing of the truce. I shall return later.
No activity.
Okay. Well, we've been here before. Okay, climb down. Try not to drop down and kill ourselves. Space Marine!
Head that way, Tau. The captain is waiting.
Space Marine, bro. Even though I'm not a fan of Ultramarines, because, of course, I don't think they were that much of a poster child at this era. Can I go through? No. You know, Imperials, your switches are weird. Okay. Here's the bloke that I tried to murder.
This is a local matter.
The Emperor thinks otherwise.
Captain, any interference in the Tau affair will cost the Imperium dear.
Is that a threat, Severus?
Not a threat, Captain. A prediction.
You guys do know that I'm here.
Do as I order and enforce the truce.
I wanted on record that I was made to do this against my better judgment.
But I can count on you not to disappoint.
I will do what needs to be done. I will attend the truce talks as you request. I guarantee that no one will be disappointed.
You are dismissed.
I remember you. I forget nothing. The Astartes will not be here forever, Tau.
Ignore him. The truce talks will go ahead, or his head will be forfeit.
How did you do that?
I am Admiral Constantine of the Nabis nobility. We extend our greetings to the ambassador of the Tau people.
I am Kovash of the Vashia Sept. I come in peace.
Oh no, he's a different bloke.
Peace?
I was like,
There will be no peace. Only the embrace of chaos.
ah yeah, here we go.
You, Tau, you'll find your weapons in that room. Save your ethereal, but keep out of my way.
Sounds good to me. Got my helmet. The hell is this?
Tau,
It's a minigun!
the Chaos Marines have captured your Imperial Lord. But that's fast if you want to save him. Armies up.
It's a minigun. I can spin it. I can spin it. The Chaos Bolter. That functions exactly like a normal bolter, but chaosy. Fair enough. I'm an Astartes, I don't give a shit. I'm an Astartes. I'm a Xenos, I don't give a shit about which side weapons I'm taking. Is the gun moaning every single time I fire it? Nice. It is. The gun moans every single oh, that's going to make for one hell of a thumbnail. The gun moans every single time you fire it. It's great. Oh. Oh, we're in. Ooh. Ah! Okay, chaos hurts.
The Chaos
Everything
Marines have
sucks.
captured your ethereal lord. But that's move fast.
That went well. That went even better. You know what? This Chaos Bolter is quite good. Believe it or not. Quite good. I'm gonna stick with that. And applies... It dishes out a hell of a lot more destruction than the regular oh god, the goop. The goop is very deadly. Do not touch the goop. Fun times. Why do I keep touching the goop? There we go. Although, like any other bolter, it is insanely imprecise. I am very dead.
Tau, I am
Back
patching
here.
frequency. The Chaos Marines have captured your ethereal lord. But that's move fast.
Wonderful. I like how the only effect that they actually went with to spawn the Chaos Astartes is just a dip to red. Just a flash of red and boom, they're there. You know what? This weapon is not so good. Now, where's that red can? There it is. Where's the other guy that's gonna... Good God, just one bullet sets me back that much. Very powerful stuff. Ooh. Looks amazing, but you can literally see where the where the JPEG starts. It's lovely. It's endearing. Oh well. Those were the times. That was almost a jump scare. Fucking goop! Seriously? Where's the health pack? There are no health packs. Oh no, there's one. There's one. Oh, I can tell these Chaos Marines are going to get super annoying because they spawn right in front of your face. Like that. And the red goop. There is absolutely no quick save, no nothing. Okay. What did I do? That gave me an elevator. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Can it also give me a checkpoint? Thank you! Okay, reload before we go anywhere. Where are they gonna spawn? That's an Ultramarine there. That guy's friendly. Excuse you? I should have seen that coming. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, through here. Okay, I get it. I get it. I got it. Something's crunchy there. Someone's tap dancing on a bag of chips. Okay. What do we got down here? Nothing, just a lot of crawling. Fair enough. Reload. Just to be sure.
Kill it! We don't need it! Tell us where that key is! This is your last chance! Where are you hiding the key?
What key? I don't know!
Who needs a key?
You guys were really going to crawl in here? I can barely fit. There we go. Two health packs. What's gonna go wrong? Where'd you go? What is that noise? Oh God. Well, let's get out of here. Ooh. Oh, two of them. We're obviously working with the Corn Space Marines in this one. I mean Chaos Marines. Now, I'm not going to pretend I know everything about Warhammer because I have no idea. I don't know anything about the Corn Space Marines and the chapters that dedicated their allegiance to Corn. So, with that said, I have no idea who these lads are. All I know is that they're super violent. Which, yeah, you know, kind of makes sense. Oh, healed up. They're very generous with the health packs, which is good, but you can still be killed very easily by the bolter fire if you're not careful. As shown, a single bolt takes out your entire shield.
You must kill everyone in this area before you can move on.
Must I? Oh, you are very accurate. You are very accurate. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Good. Any more? No. Scrumptious. Okay, let's proceed. Fucking goop.
Warning. Suit buffer is full. Shutting down visor for upload.
Wonderful. Moving on. Basically, the mission is again same as what we had when we started the game from the first mission. Find our ethereal and save him.
Return to the conference area immediately. The enemy are abducting your leader.
I think he's already abducted, but whatever. Details. Wait. Are these chaos cultists? Why are they? Why are you shooting me? At least this thing gets rid of him quite easily.
Hurry, you have much to do.
How am I? Supposed to? Okay. Okay, that went well. Blood for the blood god. Yeah, that's definitely Korn. That's his catchphrase. Over where?
Hurry, time is your enemy.
Is it though? What did that do? It did that. Oh god! It's like a dump truck. Well, this looks familiar. Oh no. Oh no. I hate the fact that they spawn out of nowhere.
Destroy the enemy.
Okay, we got some ammo there. I mean some health there. If we need it. And we might need it. Oh god, it's that noise again. Yeah, it's the Chaos Portal. Fun times. does the Admiral hope to achieve? Ascent to demonhood?
Severus has come to the Chaos Legion to ship, and you have no one's plans are, but he has sent men to fire the cruiser guns at your ship. If he succeeds, he will destroy the armistice and plunge our races into more war and annihilation. Go to the gun room and disable the guns. I have other tasks, but I shall monitor your progress and show you where to place explosives.
Hold on. Let's get out of this horrendous noise. Ugh. In the 41st millennium, there is only noise.
I can interface with your systems now. Stay alert. Move swiftly.
Why do you fight me? Whoa. At least this deletes them. I still suck at aiming. Seriously? Ah! Did you all see that? That was some primo bullshit. Great aim. Okay, something's better than nothing. I don't know where I'm being fired upon from. But I'm not gonna stick around to find out.
What are you staring at? Get on with it.
I got on with it. Is this what you wanted, sir?
I can interface with your systems now. Sending coordinates for explosion. Stay alert. Move swiftly.
I guess I'm supposed to do this. He can see me from somewhere. Presumably over there. Okay. Out of ammo. Beautiful. Okay, let's go down there and say hi. And let's not fail miserably like last time.
Be on your guard.
No. Well, that went much better, didn't it? Now, let's try not to get horribly murdered by the Chaos Marines.
What are you staring at? Get on with it.
There's gonna be a Chaos Blood spawn.
All hail the Dark Knight.
The who now? Okay. I'm being shot at.
Explosive charges are prime.
Oh, it's a Chaos Sorcerer. Ooh. Ooh, he damages my health directly.
I can interface with your systems now. Sending coordinates for explosives placement. Stay alert. Move swiftly.
This is gonna be all sorts of fun. that guy's dead now. The shimmy. Okay, out of ammo. Go, delete that. Delete him. Get my shields back. Deleted. Love it. No. Okay, this one is going to be very messy.
What are you staring at? Get on with it.
Oh no, I picked up the health pack very early. No. Oh god, this is not going to end well. Whew. Okay, Chaos Sorcerer slain. I am very weak. Very, very weak. Please tell me there's a health up somewhere. Whew. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we are back on track. Let's detonate this nonsense.
Explosive charges are primed. Secure the area and then leave by the elevator.
Gotcha. I guess they're gonna spawn right in front of my face.
I have the door access code.
They love doing that, don't they? I hate when they do that, though. Oof!
I can interface with your system.
No!
Sending coordinates. Stay alert. Move swiftly.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you do this to me? The checkpoints are so far in between. That's not fun at all.
What are you staring at?
Okay, one lad down. Another one. Now, just to get rid of the Chaos Sorcerer. Where is he? There we go. Chaos Sorcerer dead. Whew. Okay, pick up the stuff. Prime the charges. And try not to get horribly
Explosive
murdered.
charges are primed. Secure the area and then leave by the elevator. access code. There.
Okay, this is going to be very nasty. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I hate everything about this. Please give me a checkpoint. That did nothing. Can we cheese it? Yes, we can. Because this is super unfair. I mean, one singular fire warrior, even if it is a... Okay, let's go from the game like the tabletop mechanics. Even if it is a character, a single fire warrior against against multiple squads of Chaos Space Marines. That's just unfair. Let me guess. As soon as I walk somewhere close to there, I'm going to get ambushed by chaos. No? No. Well, that's surprising. Yeah, thought something like that might happen. Oh, seriously? This is what we're doing? Very well then. Excuse you. I mean, it was very nice of him to warn me to be on my guard, so that's always good. You know, there's chaos cultists and chaos warriors. At least they're courteous. I guess there's gonna be more of them. Oh, those textures are nice. I like those textures. These guys are much more manageable, as shown. Okay. Got that, got that.
Your job is done, Tau. But this ship is now tainted by chaos and cannot be allowed to survive. It will be destroyed. A battleship has arrived, blasted to atoms. Get off it any way you can.
Data error. Failure to connect with tower control. Storing data for future upload.
Wonderful. Okay. Whew, that was a trek and a half. I gotta say, those Chaos Space Marines were incredibly annoying, because the Chaos Bolter can, if they get lucky and score a couple of consecutive like dead-on shots, you are done and dusted in 2 bolter shots. And the fact that they tend to spawn right in front of your face out of nowhere doesn't help it in the slightest. Now I understand completely what people were saying about this game being super unfair and difficult, because dropping high difficulty enemies in front of your face all of a sudden, a la jump scare fashion, is not what most people would consider very fair, you know? Anyways, for what it's worth, our Fire Warrior case has managed to stop the attack on the Tau dropship, and now we have to find our way off the ship, so it is big evacuation time before everything gets blown to bits. However, that will have to be in the next episode of this. Hopefully, the recording of this hasn't failed, and this actually gets saved in my library, and later on I will upload it to Twitch. Hopefully. Anyways, I've got some more stuff in store. I'm planning to do a little more on the Savage Planet bit, because for the longest time I was very excited to come back to it, and I'm very excited to keep exploring the Savage Planet, because it is it's a fun game. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes, and get ready for some Savage Planet. Be right back.